Hello, everyone. It's William here at Allegory Gallery. Thank you for joining us tonight. Um, I feel a little disheveled. I don't know how you are all doing on this Monday. It does not feel like Monday. It feels still like the weekend to me. We have been so incredibly busy. Like, normally we're busy. Today, we've been exceptionally busy. Um, and I probably look like it. We've been cleaning and reorganizing all day long. I didn't get home to kind of prepare myself a little bit, so I have that a little bit wild look from from doing the cleaning and reorganizing, but we'll just ignore that and carry on with the show. Hello, I hope you're doing well out there. Kimberly's out here from My Beaded Bliss says, hello everyone, hope you have had a fabulous start to your week. You too, I hope everything is going well out there. Susie is with us, both Susies are with us. Hello, thank you for joining us today. So much is going on today. We have been so busy from the moment we got up today, just doing lots of cleaning and reorganizing. We have been working on reorganizing here at Star Cottage Studio. That's where we are now. It may not look any different to you or very different. We did a little bit back there, but the entire filming setup is completely different here today. We started this last night, and Andrew and I were here. After I left the store last night, I stopped along the way directly here at Star Cottage Studio after picking up some groceries, and we were here until late last night, moving or starting to move the one filming table we have. We had it was like a cafe height filming table, and I think these ones are pretty much the same height, but over here we had a vertical horizontal, we had a flat file, and that held a lot of things on top of it as far as like supplies and stuff like that. And Andrew has been working over on this side. He's been working on building out his own kind of room here at Star Cottage Studio. He's moved his bookcase. If you're on our Patreon, you've probably been seeing glimpses of all of this happening. But he has started to move things over there. So that vertical file he wants over in his area, so that he can store artwork and things like that in there. So we had to move that. And in moving that, it meant that we had to make room by moving most of the live lots. When the live lots are finished, they get set kind of in front of the filming studio over that way. Or that way for you all, that way, yeah. It's hard on the camera, in front of me. And then they get resorted and put back into where they belong. So that had to move. And then the table that we had here for filming had to move. And so we could get that vertical file over there. And then Andrew had we have these beautiful desks. You may have seen these if you followed us for a long time. We used to often, when we very first started with our lives and with our tutorials and things, we often would film from our house. If you're new to us, you have no idea that this ever happened, probably. There are still videos of this out there somewhere, probably on YouTube, maybe. Maybe not anymore. Because we used to do it mostly on Facebook Live, and Facebook has deleted a lot of those old videos. So maybe there's not evidence of it anymore. But we had a setup in our dining room, and we used these desks. I think they were behind us. I think you could see them. And they're really nice, but Andrew couldn't quite use them in his area. He wanted to put actual tables in his area instead of these higher desks. And so we ended up moving these over to here. And that left no room for the original filming table, which was okay because the filming table we had was very deep. And while it was deep, it wasn't very wide. We have two of these tables over here now, which make this a much longer and narrower space. And it kind of mimics this that I have behind me. So it's kind of almost a full U shape around me in a way. And this allows us to have much more, I think, usable space for filming. So we could technically have like two setups if we needed to. So if we were filming a tutorial and we had to jump from one side to the other, like, okay, here we're working on it and here it is mostly finished. It makes it a lot easier to kind of do that here this way. So we started moving this all last night. We didn't get it finished. We got exhausted. Andrew is still, he's feeling better, but he is not quite, he's not quite at 100% yet. But he's been feeling much better and he's gotten to rest, and he rested over the weekend. He did a little bit of yard work, got outside a little bit, which I think really helped his spirits. And that's another thing. We were doing yard work this weekend. And so Saturday we spent.
That helped my spirits.
Oh boy, here he is. I wasn't sure if we were going to hear from you or not.
My meeting finished early.
Oh, nice.
Believe it or not.
I've been talking about we're moving the filming studio.
What do y'all think?
I haven't showed them.
It feels cleaner.
It feels better. I like the wider. I was saying I like the length versus the depth of the old table.
As long as we can keep it clean.
Yeah. And so I have drawers now for like supplies, which is kind of crazy because the other table was just like a dining room table. And so it had no drawers underneath. So I've got 4 drawers now. We've got cubby holes. And
we're going to try to keep it clean.
We're going to try and keep it nice and tidy back here. So we did that. That has been this afternoon and this evening and all last night. Of course, I did some shipping this morning. Also this morning, I went to Lowe's and Walmart. I finally got the hose for the hot water here at the cottage.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. So
that's such good news.
Our sink now can fully function with no leaks. So
when Cindy was here, we were gonna wash our hands, and it like shot the water.
He didn't realize that the pipe was, or the hose was still missing, and he's turning on the hot water, and it's shooting water everywhere.
And she's like, "I don't think it's working."
No. So I got that.
Like, I have hand sanitizer.
Yeah. So we got that.
That makes, you would not believe how much of a difference that makes. It's an incredible difference between feeling like slightly gritty.
Yeah.
And
well, not only that, but what projects you can do. Like just cleaning metal is impossible if you don't have the sink.
I mean, I figured out ways.
You could use the cold water.
I've been getting buckets and like doing things in the buckets. It's how you call less than ideal.
Right. So we got that today. We also have been working on cleaning up the house and organizing the house. Getting ready for, which I haven't even mentioned yet. For those of you who have seen, Ava's coming back. She
liked us. She really liked us.
So Ava Motherwell is coming back, and that's going to be on September 17th and 18th. And for those of you paying attention, you know that September 19th is our creative make-along. So it's going to be a very busy week, 17th, 18th, 19th. We're going to have Ava virtual trunk show with all her goodies on 17th and 18th. Now, mark your calendars now. because she can't stay long. So this means you have to either watch us live to get the goodies or replay very, very quickly.
I would say even no replays.
Yeah, replays for the first day, probably. Replays on the second day.
No, because she's going to be packed up.
Yeah, she has to pack up. She has to leave early in the morning on the 19th. So
that you probably.
Yeah. So you're going to want to watch live. Those lives are going to happen at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So if somebody does have to watch a replay, there will be a little bit of time.
Did you move your pottery class?
No, but I'm going to have to.
Yeah, because
I'm going to have to let her know because I will have to be there.
It was going to be like, how come I drove across the country to see you?
And he's just, peace.
Maybe you go together.
We'll both go to pottery. Yeah, we'll be done. We'll probably be done with the live by then, maybe. Who knows?
That'd be a quick live.
Well, 3 to 7. Well, I guess I have to leave at 5:30. So yeah, that's not going to be enough time. Susie says it's been raining nonstop since Friday. So unmotivated and sleepy. Oh no.
It's been dark. I don't know.
It's been pretty nice. Today was a very nice day. It was supposed to. I checked with who and asked what the temperature was going to be today. They said the high was 73. I was in my car driving around and the high was 82.
It was nice out there.
But it was nice. It was not humid. The humidity was supposed to stay at 55%, which is delightful generally around here.
You're having problems with getting the air conditioner going, and now it's kicking in, and now I'm like, here,
Oh, I'm cold too. Like you're actually cold. I'm like now cold.
Normally I've been running hot.
Yeah. I think we're starting to switch because I was like sweating today, and he's like, I'm freezing, and I'm like, I'm sweating.
I
know. Let's see here. Kimberly says, I'm so thankful that the Creative Make-Along falls before my sinus surgery. It's on 9/26, the following Friday.
9/26. That's the day after my birthday.
Yeah, Andrew's birthday is the 25th. Excited to see the trunk show too. Yeah, it's going to be a great trunk show.
It'll be fun.
Ava has a lot of good stuff. Always super fun. So we're going to help us.
Have you been to the cottage before?
I don't think so.
Because I think we might have to do it from here.
Yeah.
And so
that's what I was thinking. That's another reason why we're cleaning things up.
Oh my goodness.
So we also, I was saying, we were organizing and cleaning the house a little bit because Ava's coming and she's going to be staying, and she is allergic to cats.
So we have to
super allergic to cats. So we were deep cleaning, and so I got out the my mom lent us a carpet scrubber, like a heated carpet cleaner.
I think we're gonna have to go over a couple times.
Yeah, we started today. We got the entryway scrubbed, and it's been nice. We have the windows open at home so it can air out and dry out. And we're working on cleaning up the living room so we can pull all the furniture out of the living room and scrub the carpets in there. So we have to do kind of one room at a time so we can move furniture around and scrub them and give them time to dry before we put the furniture back in. So we're probably going to do this multiple times throughout the next few weeks so that we can really try to get as much cat dander and fur and everything as we can.
Gertie has been nervous lately, so she's been going to the bathroom in places she's not supposed to.
There's been an outside cat coming around.
I'm like, what do y'all think you're gonna accomplish? Because this no go.
Yeah, there's been an outside cat, so Gertie has been a little bit on edge, and she's peeing in places she's not supposed to.
And
she
knows that she's not supposed to.
She gets,
and it's
like,
so cute.
She's super embarrassed when she gets caught.
And it's so cute.
Like, she's like, I know I'm not supposed to, but I'm nervous.
Trying to protect the family.
So I stopped at Walmart and got a bunch of puppy pads.
I didn't know cats needed puppy pads.
I know, but it does help. We put it in the places where we know that she generally tries to secure. And it does help a lot. So we're back to that. So hopefully we can.
Bless her little heart.
I know.
She's so cute too when she gets caught.
I know. She has big eyes, and it's super sweet. But
but then
it's
we
a
have
mess.
company, so...
And we have company coming, and we don't want the house smelling like cat pee. We never want the house smelling like cat pee. But especially when we've got company coming. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Amanda. Thank you for joining us. The things you hear about on our lives, right?
Yeah, that's your lives too, I think. Some of y'all have animals.
Yeah, some of you have animals. You know what it's like.
What it's like. It's not like we're in a bubble.
No. So that I went to Walmart and got that.
We have a surprise.
We do have a surprise today.
Maybe not surprise.
No, but
I think it's a good one.
Yeah.
People have been asking us about something that you'll see in a minute.
We worked on something for y'all. Hopefully you like it. And so we were doing that today as well. It's been a very busy day. On Saturday, when I came home, Andrew had been doing yard work, and we finished doing. I did some mowing.
I overdid it.
Yeah, he was
done.
He ended up with some gout and some issues.
Yeah, I think I got dehydrated.
You got dehydrated.
And I don't normally sweat like that. And I was sweating so much it was going in my eyes.
Yeah, it was in the 80s or 90s on Saturday. It was hot.
I was like, I thought it was supposed to be cool today.
It's not. So he worked all day.
Silly.
Yeah.
You know what? They usually take our grass stuff, but they didn't take it this time. So we're gonna have to either get like a tarp and then put it in the back of the van or something.
Yeah, we'll just bring it up here and burn it.
I don't think that's
dump it.
Hopefully that doesn't spread.
Oh, that's because it's mostly all
morning glories.
Yeah.
I mean, I like morning glories, but they're not. They take over.
They do take over. And it's like it's all the stuff you pulled is all the stuff we don't want anywhere.
I know. But you know what? The cottage. There's a lot of stuff that I don't know. I don't know if the creeping thistle came in from the other place or from the mulch.
I think it's a lot from the mulch. Norma's here. Hello, Norma. Says I just got out of a meeting in Lexington. I'll be listening while I drive home. Nice.
Well, hopefully it be entertaining and you don't get sleepy.
I know. Don't get sleepy. So yeah, Andrew was doing flower beds, and
I'm still not done.
No. And then we came home.
We did put a big dent into it.
When I came home, we cut down a bunch of our bushes and trimmed them out. And
we tried to be good neighbors.
Yeah, they were starting to encroach on property lines and all that. So we tried to clear out some of that. I did some mowing just before it got dark. It's really strange to me because now it's getting dark quicker.
I don't like it.
And it is very obvious that it's getting dark quicker.
When do we get to be like
it's sudden? I suddenly noticed it last week when I came out of pottery. Normally it's still light when I leave pottery, and it was almost dark. And I was like, oh, this is the time
darkening.
then. Yeah, the darkening.
Dark is rising.
Right. Hello, Diane. Diane joined us. Thank you for being here. Trepanier.
Oh, thank you for getting my little collages.
Yeah, Andrew has been selling a lot of his little collages. We appreciate that.
If you're on our Patreon, I think I'm going to put some paint swatches up.
Nice.
And then
try and vote on some paint colors.
But I still may veto y'all. We'll see.
So we're working on trying to paint the outside of the cottage.
And replace some of the busted
and hopefully replace some of the really busted shakes.
Maybe your dad can help with that.
Yeah, he said he'll help us. So.
Yeah, but we weren't ready to do it when he was free. So hopefully he'll be free.
He said he said he can usually make some time if he knows, which is good.
Oh, good. My dad was gonna do it before he died, and then he died.
Then
so
he didn't make it.
That's no, you can't.
No.
I don't know. I guess we could have like a seance.
He can.
I don't really want that. That's like the most annoying part. He's like, hold the light.
Yeah. Hold the light different. Hold it over here. Yeah, no.
Bless his heart.
So,
Anyway.
we've been really busy. I don't know how was your weekend?
Did y'all get to relax?
Did y'all relax at all?
I wanted to go for a walk, and then we never get to go on a walk.
I know, we've been so busy.
But you know, we have been getting up earlier, so that's been good.
Yeah, I got up and out of the house earlier today. Got some shipping done. Got like I said, went to Lowe's and went to Walmart and got some. We actually got some Subway for lunch. We had lunch today. We had lunch.
I think that's maybe why we have more energy today.
Probably. I saved half of it too. I can't wait to have it.
I didn't.
He gobbled it down.
You know what? I'm always curious about that because, like, I am not afraid of it.
Not afraid of what?
I ate that sub. You remember that movie, The Coneheads, based off of Saturday Night Live?
I remember it, but barely.
Well, they go and they have the subs, and she eats it in like 3 bites. And I'm like, that's me. I see myself in that.
I did feel like the subs were smaller.
Yeah, and I feel like they didn't put cheese on it this time.
There was cheese. But there was I didn't do the extra like
the mozzarella.
The mozzarella.
I do like that.
Yeah. But the prices went up for everything. We used to be able to get the veggie subs for like $14 for both of us. It was like $20 now.
Wow.
Yeah. So the prices have gone up.
For vegetable.
I know.
You know,
and the subs they're the same length, but they were very skinny. So I don't know.
Maybe whoever baked the bread wasn't very good at that.
I don't know, or maybe that's just the way it is these days.
They're just cutting it in half.
That's how they save. Oh, Diane has got my box today. Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad. Boxes should be arriving to a lot of y'all out there, and I got more and more coming every day. Diane also said, I need to send you an email about Andrew's collages. I had a strong emotional reaction to the red one.
Which one's the red one? I don't even remember.
I know.
Some of them, they're little stories.
Did you make stories for them?
Yeah, like there's little houses and bunny rabbits, and that's like our house. Because we always have bunny rabbits. We do have bunny rabbits
all the time.
And then bunny rabbits, we called it Maramatsue.
Yeah.
She's not white. She's a brown rabbit, but that's okay.
Yeah. Always have brown rabbits, little bunnies. We have about 3 or 4 of them that run around the house now. It's the most we've had, and they hide in our bushes. I have to be careful when I'm mowing because they'll come darting out of some of the bushes. You know,
I've never seen the little babies though.
No, I never see babies.
No, but I would like to.
I know.
But then I'm afraid I might bust my teeth gritting them so hard. Did y'all get that? When you see something cute, you start clenching your...
Andrew definitely does that. I want to squeeze things sometimes, but he does the clenching of the jaw.
I can't help it.
Kimberly says, excited for my next shipment, ready to do another AG haul. Nice. And it says it's the one with the black hand.
Oh. The one with the wishbone?
Is it a wishbone and black hand? There were 2 with the hands.
There's 3.
But one, oh, there are 3? One is a gray.
Silver hand and one. And there's one with a wishbone. And then there's one with some flowers or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what they all were.
I was channeling the gardening. You know what? He put the gardening show on. And then that's what happened.
I think it's that one.
Oh.
She said the red one with the black hand.
Okay.
Angela says, hello, friends. Looking forward to the show. Yes, hello, Angela. Thank you for joining us. Anna just joined us, too. And Suzanne just joined us.
It's been a minute.
I know. Thank you all for coming in. We haven't even spoken to y'all since the Creative Make-Along on Friday, did we?
I didn't speak to anybody for like weeks.
No, he did not. So we had the Creative Make-Along on Friday. Was that Friday?
Yeah, Friday.
Wow. I don't know what happened. This weekend feels like it was like a month long. So yeah, the creative make along was on Friday. I think we had a really fun time.
I think y'all had a good time.
And there were lots of people who joined us. We had some new people join in from the lives, but we've never met in person before. So that was nice. And yeah, it was. We had a good time chatting. There was conversation going pretty much the whole time. There were a few little lulls, and we all just kind of realized we were all just working in quiet.
That's nice.
But yeah.
One of my friends, every once in a while, I FaceTime her, and we have the FaceTime going while we're working.
That's good.
And then sometimes we don't say anything.
Don't say anything at all.
We're just working.
That's what I like. That's why we did some of the YouTube ones that we do sometimes.
Yeah,
to work with us.
It's better when you can talk.
It's better when you can if you want to, right?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Anna says, I missed the make-along. I looked for a live and then went to sleep. We were trying to tell you all last week the make-along's on Friday. Make-along's on Friday. Because we don't like when people miss. We want people to be able to join us. But I'm glad you got some sleep. You obviously needed it. Suzanne says, glad to hear, Andrew.
Glad to hear what?
Pray that you're feeling better.
Oh, then I'm not busted up.
You're not busted up anymore?
Yeah, I was a little bit worried because a bunch of people were getting sick. And then I don't want to get sick.
No.
So, of course, in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, holy smokes. Am I sick?
Susan has joined us. Hello.
I
Susan
do think
Siegel.
If I would have went somewhere and tried to work like that, it would have been bad news.
Bad news.
Because I was already a little bit tired from being in a different place and
teaching all week.
And I was working.
That takes so much energy.
So I would get up at 7 every morning and I would go to bed. I would leave the studio at 1:30 every night. So, and I would probably get after like trying to keep up with internet stuff and doing meetings on top of everything.
Yeah, you had meetings during all that while you were teaching.
I had several meetings. So anyway, so I was going to bed around 2:30, then getting up. I mean, that's a lot of sleep for me, but I wasn't sleeping like well.
At least you had your own room, but you said there were lots of people around.
The one night okay. Just one night people were friendly.
That's good. One night people were friendly. Andrew's like, I should join them. I don't know. And I said,
I was busted up tired, and I was like, I should go out and say hi. And then I was like, nah.
Oh, you didn't? I didn't know if you ended up doing it.
I was in my comfort clothes. I was ready.
You're ready to
It had been a long day.
Yeah, that was your drive-in day, right? Or was
it was after the presentation and all that, and I was like, nah.
Yeah.
I gotta run.
But everyone loved your presentation.
Somebody said it was the best artist talk they've ever heard, and they've heard hundreds. And that's a direct quote. And I was like, oh, really? So...
Good job.
Thanks. I tried hard. And I tried to act like I'm nice.
Anna said, glad just to hear your voice, Andrew.
Thanks.
So, yeah. What else have you all been up to? We did the Creative Make-Along. Those of you who could join us, thank you. It was fun. If you couldn't join us, the next one is, we're all going to say it together, right? September 19th. September 19th, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the next Creative Make-Along. If you have the link from any of the Creative Make-Alongs, you don't need to find the link again. Just use the same link. It's a repeating Zoom call, so you can just use the old link. It's posted in the event. It's posted on our website. It's probably still posted, tagged up in the Design Challenges group. So make sure you get that link for next time. But for the 2 days before that, we have Ava with the Ava Motherwell Trunk Show. Ava's going to be coming to visit us on the 17th and 18th of September.
Where's she going after us?
I forget where she said.
Is it Philly?
I think it's Philly, but she has to leave like right after. So, yeah. So we're going to have Ava here for an amazing virtual trunk show. 2 days only. They're going to be at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and until we get tired of showing you lots each day, pretty much is how this is going to be, because she brings a lot. So we just keep going and keep going.
We had a good time the last time.
We had a really good time. So we plan to have another great time too. So that is September starting to fill up.
I'm purposely kept trying to keep my September empty.
As it's filling up now.
I'm like, whoa.
But he does have in October 25th in Pittsburgh, he has his creature creation class.
I'm teaching mold making at the end of this month. Maybe. I don't know if anybody's signed up yet.
I was going to ask you if you heard. It's next weekend.
We'll find out.
Yeah, I think this coming Saturday, I'm not going to be in the store if I'm helping Andrew teach his mold making class.
I'm gonna scale it down a little bit.
Yeah,
so that people have more time to work. Because last time we went over so much stuff.
Yeah, this is a repeat class because it was so popular that they asked him to read.
Out.
Yeah, it was oversold.
Oversold, and what else? It was oversold. And
sold out.
Sold out, and they wanted to do it again. And I was like, I'm not really in the mood for mold making right now. I'm in the mood for powder coating everything.
Yeah.
So, do you think I should tell them or not?
For what?
I have a secret.
What's your secret? Do I know the secret?
Maybe. So I got asked to teach next summer at Contemporary Craft. They are launching week-long programming, and so I'm potentially teaching next year.
A week-long course.
I think it's going to be color on metal.
Explorations of color on metal.
Because that seemed to go really well.
That was the Peters Valley one.
No, that was at Sawtooth.
Oh, that was at Sawtooth
with Sandra and all them.
Okay.
When Norma did it, it was just powder coating. So
you're doing, we're doing all the kinds of metal. All the kinds of, that's right.
I'm going to try to maybe get it back to just powder coating. I don't have to bring too much
Narrow
stuff.
It down.
Yeah, because
they do have a good supply there, though, too, of stuff.
Well, Sawtooth does, too.
Yeah.
It's just
further. Like...
Oh, I don't know if they're gonna.
Like if you forget something, like,
oh,
you know what I mean. If it's in Pittsburgh, you can run home and get it.
Yeah, but also I would prefer not to do that, and I would like to also, maybe do one. I don't know. How do y'all feel about that? Do you want a class where you do like a lot of stuff? Or do you want a class that you like focus on one thing and like kind of do deep dive into that one thing?
Yeah, what do you all prefer out there when you have classes and you take classes? Do you like lots of information and lots of little things, but not a ton of time to work on each one? Or do you like to like really go into one subject and really like focus down on it?
Like the powder coating, people did amazing work.
Yeah, you had people filling up their slide sheets.
So they were really good sports. And at first, one of the students was like, I don't really do experiments. And then I was like, well, since you're here, I was like, you can do whatever you want. But as long as you're here and you have the time that you don't normally have, because she said when she gets in the studio, she just wants to do her thing. And I'm like, I get it. Like, you got time is money, and you got this other career going on, and then you got to go and do your art practice on top of that. It's not easy to try to balance everything. And but I said, as long as you're here, though, I would love it if you gave it a chance to try these new techniques. And by the like second or third day, she had gotten into it and was really like making some really good, strong headway, and then also like innovating. So if you've ever done any of my powder coating classes before, you may know that I'm not like super wild about hot dipping because it was always like a blank spot.
Yeah.
So she decided or came up with this idea of soldering on a handle and then holding it by the handle, and then when you're done hot dipping, you just cut off the handle. So you get a full coverage where before you couldn't.
That's good.
Either it would leave a blank spot or there would be marks. And so that was pretty clever.
Yeah. Susan says, maybe I can join you at Sawtooth. He doesn't have a class set up there yet.
Ask them.
But if you ask them, let them know that you would like Andrew to come back. And we would love to go back to Sawtooth. We enjoy it.
To teach there.
We enjoy it there very much. And everyone's so super nice there. I mean, they all are, I'm sure, everywhere. But that's one of the places I get to go with Andrew. And they're super nice. Suzanne says, I usually like one subject, but I'd be open to multiple projects. Tori says, I like having a concentrated class with just one or two subjects.
Yeah, it's interesting because the one class that we did the kind of color on metal, somebody said that was their most favorite class they've ever taken, and they took a lot of classes.
And that was where you did a lot of things.
But you kind of had to be on the train.
Yes.
You had to be on board the train, or the train's going to leave the station. You won't get left behind, but you know.
That was with Sandra. She was with us, right? In that one?
I think the guy was in Norma's class.
Okay.
But in Sandra's class, we had some really good.
Yeah, because there was a lot stuffed into that. You can ask Sandra; she'll tell you. There's a lot of stuff stuffed into that class too. Andrew likes to pack the classes full of information.
I feel like you didn't get your money's worth.
Right.
If somebody said they didn't learn anything in my class, that's like the deepest betrayal of my heart.
Susan says, I've taken a couple classes there and really like them. Yeah, we've taught there twice, right? At Sawtooth twice. Or was it 3 times?
I think.
You were the Luminaries.
And then a visiting artist. But we stop in there, so
I feel like we've been there more, but yeah, I think you officially taught twice.
Like whenever we're in the area, we just pop in.
Yeah. So we'd love to go back. Suzanne says, what I don't like is when one student hogs the instructor's time. It's frustrating.
I'm pretty good about.
He's pretty good, and then also if I'm there, I try to make sure that people can come to me too.
Well, I drop them off at him.
Yeah.
Because then I'm like, all right, you go with William. He's going to show you this. And then.
Or I'll hear them say something. I'm like, come on over here. Let's do it. If I can answer it.
Yeah. Sometimes people want to do that. And then I say, I have to go around to everybody.
Yeah. What I found, though, it feels like when I'm there, people will ask me things. And then if I don't know, then they see that I'll take them to Andrew. But they are more open to asking me instead of bothering the teacher. It's not really bothering. But
sometimes people want to dominate the time, but I haven't had that too much. I've had a couple times, but after I kind of was like, okay, I'm gonna have to go around to everybody.
Once you see what's going on and see it, you can kind of
course correct.
Yeah.
But no,
in a nice way.
I've seen that in class. I've been in classes like that where certain people hog the attention of the teacher, and then you're like, why am I here?
Yeah.
And at one point, I overheard one of the students, they're like, well, I don't know if I really got anything out of the class. And I was like, well, you did this, and this. I mean, I listed 12 things that they had done that they had never done before. And they were like, oh my gosh, you're right.
Yeah.
And they're like, when you think about it like that.
Sometimes, like, some of these classes people have never enameled, for example. They've
Mhm.
never used a torch before. They've never, cut metal before. And sometimes you get so focused on the decoration in the end
Or they want to have a beautiful finished piece at the end.
that they forget that, oh yeah, I did all these steps that I've never done before to get up to this point.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh yeah, I guess I did do a lot.
Yeah, so that is something like I try to have it so that everybody leaves with at least one thing.
Yeah.
That one thing may not be like the best, but at least leave with one thing that's kind of like almost done or done.
Yeah.
Sometimes that doesn't happen because the class is just too short. I feel like
Yeah, when they're short classes, that's harder.
that's harder, especially if you're doing like a big survey kind of thing with the Bluetooth.
Oh.
So like when I do like big survey things and we like do like mold making, for example, that's a little bit harder because things take time to set up and all that stuff. So that's a little bit of a challenge.
There's a definite cutoff time when things are going to stop happening.
Mm-hmm. So this time we got extra time for that class. I adjust the material fee though, so it's going to be interesting. Hopefully we have enough stuff left over from last time.
Well, we have to see if anybody. We haven't heard yet, so
I'm kind of hoping that I have like the bare minimum. Usually my classes sell out unless it's like a holiday weekend, and I do think that is like maybe Labor Day weekend.
I think it might be.
So
I think it is.
So maybe it will be a little bit of a lighter class. I do want to teach because I could use extra money, and I love to teach.
Yeah, we have fun doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. Anyway,
I keep scheduling getting stuff on the calendar on the holiday weekends.
How was your weekend, everybody? No one has said what they've done yet. Anybody have anything fun going on or do anything interesting this weekend? We've been doing so much. We've just been hogging the chat time here. What's going on for all of you? I think something bit me.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I got a bite, or else this is. I also got something when it could be
when you're outside.
When I was out, when we were cleaning the brush, something got me. We were cutting down a bunch of weird weeds and all that, and sometimes that gets my rash going. But I think this is a bite. It's been bothering me today. Anyway, how are you all? What's going on? What's happening?
What have you all been up to?
What have you all been up to? What's going on? What's for dinner? What's for our dinner? I don't know. I still have half a sub. We have some.
La-di-da.
La-di-da. We have some stir fry. We had some stir fry the other night. Andrew whipped up, and that was really good. It tasted different. It was good. Not that it isn't always good, but it was a different taste. I don't know what you put in it.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. It did taste more like. I wasn't sure if it was cinnamon or what's the other one that sometimes.
Cardamom.
Clove and I think it's
that's Chinese five spice.
Yeah,
that's all goes in it.
Yeah,
I didn't use that though because there's stuff in there that makes you break out, so I didn't put that.
That's good. I didn't break out, which was good.
We also changed the soy sauce, so that
we did change the soy sauce for sure.
Helped.
I found out that I was buying soy sauce that's like 40% reduced sodium because of my heart issues. And I found out that the reduced sodium one has
the
chemical preservatives, whereas the full salt one does not. So we went back to full salt. I just have to make sure that I continue to hydrate properly.
Moderate. I don't put as much. So.
No. But when I use it, I do tend to put a lot in.
Good luck.
All right. Well, let's flip the camera around.
The odds be ever in your favor.
I know, right? Let's flip this camera around and start taking a look at some stuff tonight. We've got random stuff I picked here tonight, but
we didn't bring the little collages for people to see that weren't on the make-along.
No, we did not.
Well, if you want to see them, you can go on my timeline, and I have a bunch of stuff on my timeline. I think half of them are available.
Yeah, this is Andrew's personal. They're also, he shared them to the Andrew Thornton artist timeline too, but you can grab them from the his Andrew Thornton timeline on Facebook.
My personal one's not really personal anymore very much.
No, you've got like 4,000 some followers or something like that. I think it's not his personal one anymore.
No, because I get paid money now, so
you got to build it up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, somebody replied. Let's see here. Susie says, I finished up sorting beads this weekend and made more of a mess in the bead room than what's the norm. But I have a big box going in the mail tomorrow. It's really heavy. Good.
Nice.
And let's flip the camera around and we're going to
Get
take
ready
a look.
For a surprise.
We've got a surprise for y'all. All right. Let's go ahead and let me adjust this. This is the first time I'm flipping it on this table, so let's see if I've got it set up all right here.
I'm right.
There we go. Kind of. This is an all new setup here.
What do y'all think?
I mean, there's not much for them to see new. The background.
I'll post it on the Patreon.
Yeah, the Patreon. Susan says another kitten. No.
Oh, Reggie?
Reginald?
It could be Regina.
Regina?
You have so many girl cats already.
I know. All right. No, the surprise for you all, whoops, is the first kit in a long time.
We haven't done a kit for
We haven't done a kit in a while. So we've got a Halloween kit for you all.
Yeah, we got people asking when we're going to do the Halloween kits. And usually I try to do in August.
Yeah. So Halloween kits, y'all. So this is at least the first Halloween kit.
I don't know if we're going to do more or not. I will always do more Halloween until I pass out, but I don't know how y'all feel. Are y'all in the mood for Halloween stuff?
Or kits in general?
Yeah, I never know about kits anymore because we used to be the only place that did kits like this, like inspiration kits. And after a while, there's so many people who are doing it that, I mean, most of them are out of business now anyway, so I don't know, maybe it's time again.
Yeah, right? Kimberly says, oh, I love this kit mix. This is the mix. Let me put up a picture. I can pull up a picture of, I took a picture of the mix by itself to give you a better idea.
But this looks better because you can see the little skulls I put in.
Yeah, let me show you. So let me post it up here because we already bagged it up. So I don't want to unbag it. But this is what the mix generally looks like. So you can't see the tiny little skulls so much, but there are like hematite plated skulls in there. There's lots of stuff in there. You've got check glass. You've got vintage check glass.
S-word.
You got some S-word in there.
I tried to make it different. So here's the perennial thing: is we've done this for how many years?
I know.
Many years we have been doing these Halloween kits, and I don't like the kits to look the same.
No, we never want them to look the same every year.
And so I focused on kind of a more, a little bit of a yellower green and a little bit of a lighter purple. And so it's a little bit different. And gold, usually I do like copper and like orange and black, or purple and black, or
Suzanne says Halloween is life.
So this one's a little bit different. The mix.
Kimberly's asking anything that glows in there.
Probably.
I do believe these ones, right? Like that.
Some of them will.
Yeah, let's let me now take this off the screen here real quick. Go back to our camera. There are some of these vintage green and brown, actually antique check now at this point.
Yeah,
and generally those will glow under black light.
There
like this.
is
There's
some
another one here.
of those. They're called them tortoise shell, but they're don't look like tortoise shell.
There's another one there. So generally those glow under the black light. And then you also have these little. These are the little skulls we're talking about. These little, almost like they're little charms or almost like sequins.
So there was a company that made this beautiful chain that had skull on it, these little skulls. And then they stopped making the chain because, of course, it's my favorite thing.
Of course.
And so I ended up saving all of the little skulls
off
from
the chain.
Whenever we would cut the chain. Because I was selling it in inch-long pieces, so we ended up with tons of these little skulls. And instead of pitching them, I thought they would act like little sequins.
Yeah.
Because normally I add vintage sequins to the mix. This one I didn't really add.
No, you got the skulls instead. Then you get a piece of the wax linen, the Irish wax linen.
And this is kind of a greeny gray color.
Yeah, it's a nice kind of deep green gray. And then you get a vintage check glass button. Pure glass all the way. Vintage check. And then we have these skull spacers.
These aren't AG fine pewter.
No, these are the little pewties, and you get 2 of those. And then you get the big. A lot of people don't know we have this. We don't get a lot of orders for this, but this is the big AG fine pewter skull, and I think it's really cool. Normally this retails by itself for over $9. And so that's in there. And so
so detailed.
It's super detailed. And it is drilled top to bottom like that. Same as these. So if you're going to use these as earrings, and then you have this one as a pendant. And then you have the green drook in the check glass. So you have that drook strand. You have a gem cut strand in check glass in the purple, and then you have a fire polish strand in the bright green. So you get all of that. And do we want to give it a lot number tonight?
Yeah, I guess.
Want to do that?
If people don't claim it tonight, then we'll put it online.
Yeah. I didn't even get lot numbers ready. I've been so let me see here. What lot number would I definitely not have done? Let's do HAL for Halloween. HAL, even though everything tonight is not Halloween. But what price do we want to give all of our friends out there today?
You came up with it, and then I forgot.
I think normally this would retail for about $32 to $34.
Well, 12.
We have 12 plus a little over 9.
So that's 22 or 21.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And then those buttons are usually like $4 or $5. And then didn't even count these in there. So we're doing like $34, $35, and I was thinking 28.
Sure.
And do that. $28, and we have 12 of these available.
You remember when I did 100 kits?
I do remember that.
I was horrified. It was that blue, metallic blue Halloween kit, and we sold out. But that was the last time that we had a big sellout that.
Yeah. Teresa says if you use tamari sauce, it is naturally low in sodium, and it takes out the wheat that is in soy sauce.
We got that from what's it called? Momofuku.
Momofuku. That was good.
But I haven't ordered that for a minute because it's not as easy to get where we are.
No. Anna says, love it. I see some pretty gems in there, says Kimberly. Let's see here. Just made it home in time to see the kit, says Norma. Anna says, what's the item number? Cool, says Amanda. Sandra joined us. Hello, Sandra. So we have sold a number of these so far. They're starting to sell quickly. So if you'd like to grab one.
We were talking about you, Sandra. Did you hear it?
We were talking about you. Are your ears ringing? Is that how that works?
Yeah. If you pinch it, the person bites their tongue. But don't bite.
Don't bite your tongue.
No, because I have to talk.
So Susie says, love the kit. So only $28. It's a really nice kit.
I think that's fun.
I think that's a really good bargain.
Mm-hmm. And you can make really quick earrings.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's designed. We designed this kit so that you could kind of like make pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you want to make a bracelet, you can make a pretty fun and easy bracelet.
Yep.
I like the mixes because you can get kind of a lot of variety in there.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of S word in there. So you could make a whole little mini collection.
Mm-hmm.
We used to have this one artist. Her name was Carrie Asbury. And she would make as many pieces as she could from the one kit.
Yeah.
And she used to make like 20, 30 pieces.
Yep.
And very minimal, like extra stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe like bindings and stuff, like ear wires and things like that.
Thank you. Thank you. More requests are coming in for this. Thank you so much.
How many did we get?
4 of them so far.
So 8 left, and when they're gone, they're gone.
When they're gone, they're gone. That's it. That's going to be it. So if you'd like to get one of these, make sure you grab it now. We will also put them into the online store if there are any left after this live. I'll probably put them in the online store tomorrow sometime. Susie says, I forgot I used coconut aminos rather than tamari or soy sauce, but I don't know the sodium content, to be honest.
Oh, Dr. Broggs or whatever.
Yeah, we've used some of that amino stuff before too, when I thought I was having allergies to possible wheat or gluten.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good. It was good. Sandra says, I'm sitting in the dark. My AC broke today. Ooh. Oh, no. At least up here, we've had the windows open all day. It has been delightful. Mm-hmm. It's been a really nice day. We didn't need the AC today. As I said earlier, we even did some carpet scrub, like a carpet cleaner. We have one of those upright that my mom loaned us, and we scrubbed our one carpets, and it was so nice we could have the windows open and let it dry out. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, sorry to hear that, though. That's no good. But hopefully you won't need the AC for too much longer.
I don't know. It's hot down there.
It is
hot.
I
was in Columbia, North Carolina. I don't know how far you're from that, but it was...
She said it's 90 here today, inside 85.
It was like a wall of heat.
Oh.
And I was like, I am not built.
I think it's supposed to go down into the 50s tonight here.
He was like, well... Let me tell you.
It's going to be in the 50s. We might actually have to close the windows. It might get too cold in the house.
Too delightful.
We can't have the heater kicking on in the middle of the night.
I don't think we have to worry about that.
If it goes below 60 something, it will. Because I can't.
The room that we're in, it's like it's warm.
But the thermostat is out in the cold room.
I don't know what we need to do, but open that up. You know who I haven't seen in a minute?
Who?
Dale.
Who?
Dale.
Dale?
Yeah.
No.
Used to be she would watch when she was at work.
I know.
I mean, for a minute. I always think about y'all, even if I'm not here.
Right? He does. He does think about everybody.
I try.
Teresa says it's been beautiful here on Long Island and in the upper 70s. That was kind of today. The car registered 82 at one point, but that's, the car usually runs a little hotter, I think. But
it was warm in the car.
But yeah, it was supposed to be in the upper 70s. Well, it's supposed to be in the lower 70s today, but I think we got up into the upper 70s.
I wonder if it rained. I can't remember if it rained last night or not. I think it did rain a little bit.
I think there has been some rain because the flowers out here are really wet. I didn't want to water them anymore today because they're starting to turn red, I think, from too much water. Amanda says it's 57 here right now. I wish I could send you some cool breezes, Sandra. I know. I don't know what the temperature is here now. But it's saying 65 right now. Feeling like 63. Going to go down to 57 tonight. Ooh, that's chilly. Downright chilly. Sorry, Sandra.
Who's your friend?
I know, right? So yeah,
Why did you take the Halloween kit away?
Because I'm gonna start doing things.
Other
ones. Right. I wasn't sure if you were gonna be here to help, so I gathered some stuff. Because I didn't think usually your meeting goes a lot longer.
Yeah, I know. I think people are just like ready for the event to happen. They're like, we've been having emergency meetings every Monday until the event, and like everybody's traveling, everybody's working, everybody's kind of tired. So, did you check the price on that?
That's what we had. That's what you gave me. You were having a good mood the one time, and
what did I do?
You have been. That's why I was like, he's been lowering prices. So here it is, $12 only on this one.
Turquoise studded Tibetan.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
I know. We had all those cones last week. I think they were 10. You made the cones 10.
What am I doing?
I don't know, because we have these in the store, and they're like $24 or something like that.
I know. What happened?
I don't know, and nobody's buying them. We sold only one of the cones last week, so.
Oh well, don't push it.
So, but I figured since somebody got a cone, they might want this one too. This is
turquoise?
Yeah, 16.5.
I love those beads.
By 30.
I don't care.
I do too. By 34. One of them available.
Beautiful. All you need is just put some maybe some coral. You know, I haven't seen Marianne. I also haven't seen anybody.
Marianne has been around. She's been around here and there. But not while you were gone. Right?
You all are taking care of him.
No, I thought.
My mom said, because I talked to her on the car, she's like, William's going to leave you if you keep going on trips. I was like, I think he'll be fine.
You're going on trips to make money for us. I think I'm happy.
Wouldn't that look good?
Look at that. Yeah, you just put that together. Where'd you find this coral?
Don't worry about it, William.
But yeah, look at that. You just attach that right on there. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Make it pretty like. Don't just hold it in your hands. See, look at this one.
But they can't see right. Can y'all see it?
Look, doesn't that look pretty? And then if you put one of the AG front cuter big. Where's that big?
Big what?
The very big, like, looks like a shooting star. I love it. Well, I don't have it right now, but it's a big circle.
A big circle?
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Well.
The toggle?
Yeah. There was one. I don't know. We've moved so much stuff around. I don't know where anything is. Not even one thing.
The hammered toggle?
It's really big.
I can pull one.
It looks like this.
Did you find one?
Yeah. But picture this in silver though.
Oh, I can grab one.
Just show it.
Because somebody just grabbed two. Thank you so much.
Which one? Oh, this one?
The bead.
Wouldn't that be pretty?
We have that in silver in the online store.
But this one you can verdigris it and make it green. The silver one, you can't do that.
Oh, somebody else just tried to grab two. Sorry, it's already sold.
Wow, that looks nice, don't you think? All right.
Susie says the coral and that tube are gorgeous together.
You can hot sell this. Kind of smells.
How much
like
you want
coral.
for that? Wait, say that again. Okay.
For.
Yeah, I think that's better.
Okay. This dyed coral. It's not.
Yeah, but still.
Fancy. Oh, I love these.
I know. I pulled those because I thought that might go if somebody got one of the Halloween kits.
That's smart.
These little sugar-like. They remind me like they're coated in sugar. They're vintage Western German glass, bumpy rounds. This is the kind of stuff that Ava has. This is actually from her. HAL3. Huh? Pre-show, I know, right? And I figured if you got one of the Halloween kits, you might want to include that because those would work really well with that purple in there and the greens and all that. So this is one strand. This is a really long strand. They're 10.5 millimeter beads, and then this strand.
Wouldn't that look pretty with that?
Yeah, it would.
With a little silver action in there. Making it look so good, huh?
I know, right? Look at that. That's really nice. And this strand is about 7.5 inches.
For these lamp art, you think that'd look good? I think that's like makes it more juicy. Like a berry.
Yeah, look at those together. Get closer here.
No, and kind of makes it a little bit more. Because sometimes if you swap out that one with the clear leaf. Okay, so look how switching this one with that looks very kind of like icy.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got the winter ice, and this one, it brings the purples out.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild how this is the same strand, but looks two different ways, two different beat component, components, and it changes the look.
Yep. And then Andrew has decided to offer these HAL4 at $28. So if you grab this bead and you wanted to make something with that, he's offering up this strand, which I didn't know we even had. Vintage dyed coral, about 16.5 millimeter beads. You get the whole strand, which is a giant 16-inch strand, at HAL4, $28 only. What do y'all think of that? What do y'all think? You like it? Susie likes it, right? Me too. Whew. I need a sweatshirt. I'm getting chilly.
He's bragging, Sandra.
I'm not trying to, but I'm literally over here like almost shivering.
He's over here like, oh, this is so chilly.
Oh, it's so cold. Actually, I do have a sweater. I'm going to be right back, everybody. Because I'm actually really cold. Sorry, Sandra.
He wouldn't tell you about it.
I'm not trying to be.
Rub your face on it?
Yeah, I'm not trying to do it on purpose. Sandra's like, I can only dream, William.
You think cold thoughts.
Think cold thoughts. Get that ice out of the freezer.
Before it melts.
Right.
Didn't she say she's sitting in the dark?
I think just so there's no heat, no light coming in.
Oh.
Blocked out the curtains, right?
That's like a William. He likes it to be dark.
You also like your blackout curtains.
When I'm sleeping.
He's like, just when I'm sleeping.
Nah.
Did you want to do these two?
If people are interested in it.
I don't know. Maybe we have to put them out there to see.
Are y'all interested in that flavor?
Let's put them out. What do you want? What do you want on them?
These ones?
Yeah.
I could do them through...
Let's do the whole set for...
3 apiece, so that's what?
15?
Do it for 14. Of course. Welcome back, Andrew.
Welcome back, Andrew. Okay, so this is, you get all 5 pieces of this lampwork glass for only $14. These beautiful lampwork, and they are about 17.5 millimeters. Sandra says, my poor kitty.
Sweet pea.
Sweet pea. Usually the cats love the heat, though.
They love it. They're always trying to bake it themselves in the sunshine.
Mm-hmm. Suzanne says we're getting a cold front tomorrow.
That's getting pushed.
Please send the cooler temperatures this way, says Susie.
It's on its way.
It's on its way.
Y'all got the calm before the storm, y'all.
Okay, we have sold 1, which are the kits. We've sold.
You sold all of the
No,
kits?
we've sold 4. We still have 8 of those. We've sold 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, and 4 have all sold. Thank you so much. Let me take them away. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight.
The people that tried thought I was kind of weird, so I was like, so what do y'all eat?
Who?
My students.
Your students?
They're like, what is he doing now? Trying to make us fall.
Can you bring a bag for trash back here? We redesigned all this. That's one thing I don't have is a trash bag.
I'll get rid of this.
And then I also need my bag of bags. Let me grab some here.
You can put it in your drawer.
I know, I have drawers. I can put it in the drawers. Okay. And I don't know if I think it was it Vicky? Is Vicky out there? Was it Vicky who was asking me about the Tibetan cones with coral? Yes, I think it was. I have to ask Andrew where he put it because he cleaned that table today. But I found one, but I don't think it's coral. I think it's carnelian. I had to look closer at it. I don't know if Vicky's out there or not. Let me move these over first. There was a Tibetan cone on the table today, Andrew. Did you know where you put that?
Yes, of course.
Because I was saving that for Vicky to ask her if she might want that.
Well, I stole it.
You stole it. So. Huh? Ooh, thanks. Put this in here.
This one?
Yeah, is it coral or carnelian? What is in that? It's coral, isn't it?
No, it's carnelian.
It's carnelian. I thought. I know it's.
They try to make it look like ruby, but it's not. And if it is, it's a composite.
And I know, Vicky.
It's a mix.
I know you wanted.
Mix.
See? I know you wanted 2
mix.
of them. It is a mix.
See? That one, blue.
Blue. But I know you wanted 2. I've only got 1. But Vicky, if you want this one, it's yours first. I'm not going to give it a lot number, but you can send me an email. If you're interested in this, let me know. If you're not, let me know, because I'll also put this one up for sale if you don't want it. But that's what we had. I knew I had some that were red, but I didn't know how many, and I didn't know if they were coral or not. But I know you were looking for that kind of thing.
It's composite.
And I saw it, and I immediately set it aside for you.
So what they do is they grind it up, and then they mix it with a resin, and then make that together.
And what do we got next? You working on something? Or you want me to pull something?
Pull something.
I thought this was a Halloween kind of color.
This should be up on my wall.
I know. It's going to go on your wall. It's another reason why I pulled it. Is because if it doesn't sell tonight, it goes up on the wall. This is Vintage Check in this orange, nice Halloween orange with a metallic.
That's kind of an ambery color.
It is kind of an ambery color.
And look how pretty that looks with that pink.
It is really pretty, actually. I didn't plan that because Andrew pulled the pink. I've got 5 of these available.
That's the lamp work.
And HAL 6 $6 only for these. And they're about 5.5 millimeters. And the strand length on these is about 12 inches. These are about 12-inch vintage check strands for only $6. That's a good deal. And as Andrew said, look at how those are really pretty together.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. With that lamp
Put a
work.
little bit of rose quartz in there, and it would sing.
Sing, sing, song.
I think. Maybe you'll like my flavor combination station. I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe, maybe not, right?
You
But
never know.
it pulls out like the beige in these flowers really well. And then just with the pink and I love pink and orange together. And it's kind of orangey. Kind of ambery. What do y'all think of that? You like that combination? And let's see, HAL 6 has just, one of them is sold, so we thank you. We have 4 of those still available.
Thank you.
And let's see what else I've got in here. I don't know if y'all are interested. We did these one time only. And I figured I'm going to try running some of them again, and we'll see the leather. And we'll see if y'all, because I know some of you weren't around when we did this, but once upon a time, Andrew and I cut out a bunch of leather pieces to make like bracelets.
No cuffs.
Cuffs. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for, to make cuffs. And we have these strips of leather that are pre-cut, and this is a 7.5-inch strip by, I think this is a little, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8 inches. And we did these at $2 each. So I'm going to keep them at $2 each. And I don't know how many. Let me see how many of this in black. These are the black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 6. I have 9 of these available. They smell good. It smells like leather. So there's 9 of these available. We have other colors in this. I don't know if y'all are interested in things like this. But that's HAL 7, $2. 9 of those available. That's a leather, real leather, cut cuff. And you can add your own end to it, whatever you want to do.
Or sew on it and then make a slit, and then you can just make a little slit and then have a little button closure.
Button enclosure on it.
With maybe one of the kits.
Right. Kit buttons.
Sew that on real good. Get an awl. You know, awl is pointy.
Pointy awl.
And then that way it doesn't mess up your needles. And then you can just sew it on real easy. Just make 2 pricks, and it helps. I would probably do 4 because I'm paranoid about stuff coming loose. But and you just stab it, and then when you stab it, then you can sew through those holes, and that helps so you don't end up dulling all your needles unless you are breaking your needles. It's no fun when you break the needle.
No, it is not fun breaking needles. So do you like these? Anybody comment? Let me know if you like those or not. If you want to see more colors in the leather, if you're interested in the leather. If no one's interested in the leather, we're not going to bother. I'll show you one more.
I'm not going to show you. But then look at this.
But then look. Well, you know. Ida Bell.
Yeah, she's been hugging.
Here's the white.
I can't wait until it gets cold and then the cats snuggle me so good. They act like they like me.
They act like you. They like you. HL8, $2. It's the white version of this. We've got 3 of those available.
Nobody's asked who's on my wallpaper today.
Nobody asked. No one asked Andrew who is on the wallpaper. Guess who's on Andrew's wallpaper? Who was the good kid? Tallulah had a good run. She had like a 4-day streak going. And then today she
went out the door.
She went out the door.
She had such a good time earlier. She wanted to do it again. I said no, and she did it anyway.
She did it anyway. She was a little naughty thing. Suzanne says, "I can't use leather in New Orleans."
Makes sense.
Yep. So we don't know. No one's grabbing these. We'll probably move on from the leather then.
All right.
Suzanne says Ida Bell. IDB.
Pretty close.
She got close, but nope. Nope. Why don't you ask Cinnamon, Suzanne? Oh.
You're gonna tell it.
Why don't you ask Cinnamon who's on the wallpaper? I bet she'll tell you. Let's see here. HAL9. Oh, now we did just sell 2 of the 7s.
Okay.
So thank you so much. Maybe people do like the leather. I don't know. Let's move to these. Oh, we just sold 2 of the 8s too.
Right.
Well, now I'm confused. What do we do? These are $3 a pair. I've got 2 pairs available. Suzanne says Barnaby.
Yeah. He's been a sweet boy lately.
He's been super sweet since Andrew got home. He's been loving on Andrew.
He doesn't like to show that in front of William.
No. But when I go to bed, apparently they have some nice cuddle time together.
Sometimes when I go down to the man cave, he'll put his paw out and stop me.
Yeah, he sits on the stairs. He stops you and makes you sit with him.
Yeah, he gives me a little bit of cuddling.
That's cute. Oh, we just sold another 2 7s. All right. Well, maybe we'll do some more leather if y'all like that. Cinnamon caught a roach.
Yeah.
Yuck, Andrew says. That is kind of yuck, right? But that's.
Yeah, I mean, you live in New Orleans.
I know. That's.
How you gonna get away from
you can't get away from that. But that's good that she's doing some work, right? Doing some work.
Are y'all interested in these
I didn't
bugs?
Whoa.
Harry showed a project. I don't know if y'all are interested in these bugs.
So these are vintage check. These Givre, they're the 2-color, and they are about 17.5 by 24 millimeters. You get a pair of them for $3. HAL9.
You don't want these bugs?
Ooh.
Speaking of roaches.
Right? Look at those bugs.
Harry had this design. They said they spider legs, but the spider don't have
6 legs.
That's insect.
Yeah.
Spider have 8.
Yeah, they do.
What about this?
Here, let me put these away. You just got one of those? Uno solamente. Let's move this over. Oh, we sold both of the 9s. Thank you so much. They are now sold out. Thank you, thank you. And let's see here, HAL7. Oh, look at that. Look at that handsome man. That's such a good picture of him, too.
Oh,
Look at that.
charmer.
He is a charming boy. He knows who he is. He knows what he's doing. HAL10. Andrew just whipped up a little mini kit here for y'all. How much you want on this, Andrew?
We're gonna have to do some math. Mathing.
Let's
Shall
see.
we?
6, 12, 13. I would put like 18 on there or something like that. So this is it, everybody.
There's a long strand of
You get
check.
a very long strand of check.
There's a lot.
You get this beautiful metallic.
That's probably 5 or 6.
Faceted.
6 or 7, 8 or 9. How many would it be in the store? Each check?
Yeah, that would be probably, I mean, we always sell these to you all like around 6 or 7, but we underprice them a lot for you all. We just saw like these. These were like $3 a pair in the red. And then these skulls, these skulls, these were not inexpensive.
I'm not getting any more.
No. And a lot of them didn't make the trip. We had some issues with those.
I brought them to a show once in Tucson, and the person bought all of them that I had. I wish I had brought them all.
Yeah.
But they said that they'd never seen that before.
That design. We imported that one.
And we're not importing anymore. Because you don't know.
Yeah. Reasons. How much do we want to put on that?
You said 18. I could probably do 14.
14. I was pricing low as it was. $14 for that combo HAL10.
I think that's a fun combo.
I think so too.
It's
All right.
an unexpected one.
It is. All right, let's do some more leather if y'all like the leather. Some of y'all did. Anyway, HAL11. We have, how many of these do I have? 3 of these. They are $2. We've just sold 10. Thank you so much.
Thanks. So did y'all want some of them spider bodies?
And then, oops. This is, we're still getting the hang of this. This stand can't get close enough to the table. This is a little bit awkward. This is a beige leather, and it again is the 7.5-inch length by the 5/8 inch width. And I've got 3 of these available, HAL11 at $2 each.
It was your mom's birthday over the weekend too.
It was my mom's birthday. She was not feeling well, so we didn't visit. But I know my aunt stopped by, she said, and I wasn't sure how she was feeling, so I didn't want to have too much company heading her way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, my mom had her birthday this weekend too. All right, that's HA. Yes, spider bodies, says Kimberly. Susie says, LOL, I just found my birth certificate in a bag of beads. I've been looking for it since Hurricane Helene, right?
You know what? I found my birth certificate here.
I haven't found mine.
Mm-hmm.
I have to, mine's in an envelope somewhere.
Good luck.
I know. Okay, 10 is already sold. Somebody just tried to sell it, or try to do it again. Sorry, I'm going to put that away before I confuse more people. 10 is sold. Andrew doesn't have enough to make another one.
Yep. Those are last strands too.
Last strands on those. That's a really good price. Okay. Spider bodies. Insect bodies.
So I found them on Etsy for $1.25 each. I'm gonna do them $1 each and sell them in lots of 4, and there are 3 lots.
3 lots, $4 a lot. Three lots available, $4 a lot. You get 4 of the insect bodies. This is what they look like. Those are pretty cool. HAL 12, $4 each. Okay, I'm going to pull 6 away. I think we only sold 1 of 6. So I'm going to give Andrew the rest of these to put back on the wall.
Okay.
And I'm just going to keep the 1. If anybody gets one in the replay, I'll grab it. But
Maybe
you don't get it.
Whoa.
Oh. Now who's being tough on everybody?
Me.
Andrew says me. All right. So we pulled out the beige leather. Nobody's grabbed any of those. Those spiders have Kimberly written all over them, says Norma.
Wouldn't those be fun?
Let's see. We've sold 1 set of the spiders or insects so far.
Wouldn't it be fun to put one of them insect poop beads on the back?
What?
Remember the Kimberly was sharing with the class?
The lac beads.
And then put the
sharing with the class.
then there would be, that would be like poop on a bug.
Bug.
I do have some bug beads somewhere here.
All right. HAL 13. Now I had pulled, what else did I pull today? Whoa. How about, I pulled some African beads. Y'all like the African beads? Andrew's not so sure about them.
I'm wondering if they're mine.
They are yours. Those ones.
The old ones?
The old ones. $12. These are antique African. And I love these ones. There's only 1 set of these.
These are the old ones. That's not new.
No, these are not recent.
These are collector. If you're going to have a collection, your collection needs this.
Your collection needs them. These are approximately 8 millimeters by 13.5, HAL 13. And they're $12 for the 4 beads. Good price on those. We just sold another thing of the bug bodies. We've only got 1 of those left. So if you're looking for an HAL 12, only 1 left. And let's see, what other African beads did I have in here? Not these ones, these chevrons. These are $10 for the lot. And there's only 1 lot of these available. These are the African Small chevrons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 beads for $10. HAL 14. These are really pretty. Nice deep blue color with the reds. They're about 9 millimeters by about 9.5. Is that right? My thing was off again. Sorry, about 8.5 millimeters by 9.5. And that's HAL 14, and 14 has just sold. Thank you so much. So that lot is gone.
Did anybody get any cicadas this year?
What's that?
Did anybody get any cicadas this year?
Like real ones?
Yeah.
Anybody get any real cicadas this year? I feel like somebody, was it Norma? Were you talking about cicadas this year? Earlier? Oh, what did you make up? Ooh, those are cool. How much is that?
I don't know how much that toggle costs.
Let me look, because I don't know offhand either. $6.
How about 10 for everything?
Okay.
So you get one of our AG Fine Pewter, an antique copper, one of the toggles, and then you get some antique check glass in the in these I kind of thought they looked like kind of
Chrysalis.
chrysalises.
They do. They look like a chrysalis. Norma says, we had the 19-year cicadas this year in June. I thought so.
I saw something online. They had decorated their shirt with a bunch of the carcasses.
Kimberly said, just the normal amount did not get a brood. Lennis says, hey, I think I'm caught up now. Hello, Lennis.
Howdy.
You are caught up. So you get these kind of chrysalis vintage check beads, and you get 2, 4, 6, 8 of those. And then I love, this is my very favorite toggle that we have. This is the cicada toggle from the AG Fine Pewter collection. And you get this, let me show you there how that is. And you get that. And it's $10 for the whole lot. Only one lot available. That's all we've got on that. And it has sold. Thank you so much. Oh, my screen flipped. Don't do this, camera. You were being so good. I know, right? We really have to work on this aiming. I don't know why it aims so much better at the other table. Kimberly says, way to show me bugs. You know I will cave for bugs. Find more bugs, Andrew. Okay. He says, okay. We do have
Some pretty cool vintage ones. I don't know if they're here or at the house.
got cool vintage bugs. Okay, 13 still available. That's the Antique African. We still have one set of the bug bodies available. Those are just kind of creepy cool. I like those. I'm going to start putting the leather away. We still have some of each color of the leather right now. But I'm going to make room on the table. Where's the bag for that? There it is. Trying to resist the Halloween kit, says Lennis. It's a good one. It is a good one. Andrew's been working on that. And let's put the beige one away here. Surprised no takers on the beige. It's a really nice color to sew on other beads and do other things with. It's a good backdrop color. And on not so much on my skin tone, but on certain skin tones, it looks really, really good. It's not great for me, though, I will admit. Okay, let's move these over. Let's move these over so you can actually see those. And let's see, what number am I on? 16. HAL 16. These are more African. And you get, these are really cool. I have not seen a lot like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. You get 10 of these beads for $5. And I do have multiple lots. I don't know how many exactly I have. But I love, these look really good. Like, these would be beautiful with like lapis or sodalite, but also carnelian with some plain howlite, undyed howlite. They've got that white in there. So they've got beautiful blue. They've got a little ring of kind of a yellow, and then a kind of carnelian. Just really cool beads. And these are African. And you get 10 of them for $5. So only 50 cents a bead. Really good deal. Multiple lots available. HAL 16. We've sold some already. Thank you so much.
You want to have a little break?
Huh? I would love a little break. Sure. How about you, everybody?
I'm gonna
show and tell.
Yeah, some of this stuff. You can contemplate these beads while you're thinking about it. So I taught a powder coating class. And I finished up some things also while I was there. So this is one of the demos that I did.
I haven't even seen these, y'all.
I showed them the dry point sgraffito. And this fits on top of this. So, and there's going to be a little bit of space in between. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it glows from that. And then one of my students made this. Vincent.
These are so cool. He had such a good idea with these.
I hope they keep making them.
So that was one of the projects from his student.
I was going to make this for the auction, but Jumbotron sized.
Jumbo sized.
Like this is the normal size.
Yeah, these will be going out to people soon too if you've got these coming.
And then I made a big one.
You made a big.
I was going to powder coat it, and I was like, I don't have time for that. And then here's some of my other samples. So I still have to do a top coat on those.
Lennis is cool. Teresa's wow, Andrew. Norma says that student piece is very retro looking.
Yeah, they're all about the retro stuff.
Yeah, I love that. All right, let's
And then I had some more stuff. I can't find it.
And then this. What is this? How's this done?
That one is a type of image transfer.
In their image transfers.
But this one is secret way. That yellow one.
Yeah, I don't know how you did that.
Secret.
Then this one. Kimberly says, "Oh, I love that." And then this one. That's an Andrew eye.
Yeah, it is. And then,
yeah, how do you do this one?
Don't
Secret. He says you got to take the class, William.
Pay me my money.
Pay me my money.
Yes. I can't find it. I made a skull and I made some other stuff.
Well, that was a short show and tell.
I know. Yeah, but mostly is I was helping the students make stuff.
Yeah,
I wasn't
good.
like me. It's not like me time.
I know. Well, especially since you can't find the rest.
There's a skull that I showed on my Instagram. Here's some experiments that I got to do. This is very fragile. There's a paper class going on next door. So I whipped up some
paper
wire
arts
things. And then
paper arts.
Her name, Ashley Page.
I love these. I saw these on your Instagram. This one anyway.
And in theory, I'm going to try to powder coat them. She came by and we did kind of a skill share, and I showed her how to powder coat. Now she's on the hunt for an oven.
Kimberly says, love both of them. Says, okay, are we selling the Ravens? Are you going to sell these? Says Kimberly, stupid autocorrect. These Raven skull ones.
Maybe.
The image transfer ones.
They're not finished, so that's why I'm hesitant to do that. But maybe.
Once they're finished?
In theory, I could do it real fast. We'll see.
We'll see.
I've got a, all right. So that was a quick show and tell.
Here's your show and tell, everybody.
Yep. But I
love this idea, this combo.
Yeah, so it makes it glow.
Mm-hmm.
So I played around with that.
Your student did so good on these.
Mm-hmm. I had they have an auction, a weekly auction, and I couldn't go too high because I don't want to spend all my money that I made teaching. Go back to the school, but I like to bid a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I bid for that, and then I don't feel bad about them making some money.
No.
So that's what some of the stuff I did. There's more samples somewhere, and then they have a tradition of putting a sample on the wall when you're one of the things you made in your class, like your demo. So that went on the wall.
Which one?
There is a pink bird.
Pink bird.
Yeah, I will
Yeah.
get it to show your eyes.
Show your eyes. It's forever there now, right?
It's on the wall now. Let me see if I can find it.
Well, he's looking for that.
I snuck it in.
He snuck it in.
And then I was like, where is it? Go find it. And then they're like, I can't find it. And I was like, oh, I made this.
The pickle.
Shiny pickle.
Shiny pickle.
That's going to be a classic contemporary craft. This is another one of my demos. This is the Dry Point Sgraffito. Again. And then I also did this one. This is the drawing on powder coat. And then I did Where is there's a picture somewhere?
Is this gonna be the right price for these?
Uh-huh. Oh, here it is. It looks red, but it's actually pink. Hot
That's
pink.
cool.
And then I made this for the auction.
Super dang cute.
It does, you can't see all of it, but its hair is rainbow. And then its face is colored pencil. And then their eyes are rivets. So this one looks like it's glowing. A little bit sinister.
That's cute.
People are like, oh.
Oh.
They liked it. I think it was one of the #1 money makers for them.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If you like big beads, y'all, these are big beads, and they're inexpensive big beads. HAL 17. I've got 2 different strands of these large in charge beads. Only $10 a strand. Giant nuggets. Here's the other strand. They are slightly different. This strand's kind of more, I would say, more red, purpley gray. This one's more of a yellow strand. If you want more than one, or if you want a particular color, you can request. You can either say the red or the yellow. That's how I'll do them. Red or yellow. HAL 17, $10 only. If you like the big beads, there they are. Let me give you a size. They are tumbled nuggets. They are about 36 millimeters by about 43. We'll say that. Kimberly said those are definitely large and in charge, right? They are big beads. Big beads. Holy moly, says Sandra. I know. They're big. They're big. I don't know if anybody's going to want them. Himalayan river stone.
So basically
rocks that they found. Himalayan river stone. But they're cool. I think they're
neat.
They're super pretty and used.
You're gonna live your best Betty Rubble life,
right? Well, and I mean, if you look at them one at a time, they are each really pretty stones.
But also, this is like for jewelry. I get it; they're big.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to use it in other things, like if you need weight on something, like look how cool that banding is on that one.
I know, this is super cool banding.
So if you need like something to keep like a weight, every once in a while people will need like they want something to act like a weight, like a counterbalance.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be kind of good.
And you really have to look at these like stone by stone. You're not going to use the whole strand together. I mean, most likely, unless you are living your Betty Rubble best life.
Or if you're trying to do like a project.
Yeah. But each stone on here is really pretty. Only $10 for each strand.
I mean, those could be cool if they're carved or if you painted on them. Like that painted rock thing was a big thing for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I know some people are still doing it.
Yeah. So there they are. HAL 17. 2 of them available. Okay, let me put the bugs away. The bug bodies. Make some room on here. And it says, so tempting, would be fun to wire wrap. It would be really fun to wire wrap, right? Mm-hmm. Those of you who like the wire wrappings.
I know some of y'all do.
Mm-hmm. And Himalayan river stone, why not? Right? Why not wire wrap them? Only $10. You got a lot of wire wrapping projects there for $10. Okay, I'm going to also put the African beads away. Nobody wanted those. You must have scared them away with your talk about they're yours.
Oh, wow.
He's like, oh, well, they're still mine. Only $12 for those antique African.
It worked.
It worked, he said. Success. All right, I'm going to move these down. I'm going to leave these off to the side, though, a little bit because they're pretty big. I had something else in here. Some older Africans, some really older. I have.
I don't know if they want it.
You don't know if they want it. I know some of y'all like the skunk eye beads.
Well, maybe we don't show those.
You don't want to show those? You sure?
Yeah.
He's sure.
Those are probably for me.
All right. Put them away. See, he's taking things right out from under you, y'all. How about these Venetian beads from the 1700s? I've got multiple lots of these. They were in my pile. These are $20 a pair.
Look at him hurrying.
I know, he came running over here. $20 a pair. These are.
He's gonna go and run over here, and then I'm like, I'm trying to hustle through all that junk. Hey, those are mine.
HAL 18. These are antique from the 1700s. African / Venetian Millefiori beads. They are not in perfect shape in some cases, right? They're not going to be at that age.
Well,
Who is? If you're from the 1700s, he's like, I'm busted up. We're from the 1900s and we're busted up, right?
Yeah, somebody said that back in the 1900s, you all have, did you all do horse-drawn carriages?
Tech.
Said, huh?
Technically, some people may have, right?
Technically, do that now.
Right. Yeah, they do. So just to show you a few samples of these, they're $20 a pair. These are antique Venetian African beads from the 1700s. These are collector's things. $20 a pair, HAL 18. These are for those people who like to collect the beads, the special beads. These are about 14 millimeters by about 11, we'll say.
Back in the 1900s.
Back in the 1900s.
Yeah, like that's so long ago.
25 years ago. Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild? All right.
The disrespect, I know.
The disrespect. Wild in their disrespect. All right. What else do we have? What else do y'all want? Any requests out there? Thank you all for watching. If you're hanging out with us,
How many people are watching?
we've got 20 people watching right now. Speaking of 20, Andrew once put a $20 price on this, which I think is an amazingly good deal. Some of y'all like these. These are these kind of groupings of stones. So this one in particular has these really pretty cylinder stone beads. And there are a number of these in here. So you get all of those.
Back in the 1900s. You know what show you've been watching?
That's
That's
$15 already right there. And then you got this one, this little peacock looking stone.
How about that?
And then you get this one. And then you get this one.
Looks like prehnite.
Prehnite. And then an amethyst.
Big old chunk.
Big old chunk. And you get all that for $20. And what do you got there for me? How much you want on these? You want to just sell them all together?
Yeah. $5.
$5. Susie says, love that antique Millefiori. I know, right? They are from the 1700s, very nice. Not even 1800s, 1700s, y'all. Those are some old beads.
My friend sent this to me from my new studio area.
Oh boy. Look at that. Who sent you that? That's cool.
Andrea.
That's super cool.
My sensual carrot.
Your sensual carrot? Everybody should have sensual carrots in their life.
Yeah.
More than one? Oh boy. Sensual carrots. Okay, I'm going to put 16 away. We do have more of these available. We've had some claims on them, but there are more if you'd like. Sensual carrots. Oh my goodness.
What?
That's funny.
The first one time she sent me the carrot, like the vintagey carrots.
Uh-huh.
And they're so weird. And she knows that I like it.
Of course you do.
Yeah, what's not like about the weirdness?
I know, right? Whoop. And HAL20 is this grouping of the pink ribbon beads. So you get 2 of these. Whoop. 2 of these. These have hope on them with the pink ribbon. And then you get this one and this one. So you get all of those, $5 only, HAL20. And I'm going to check my junk mail here just to make sure.
Nobody commented on my sensual carrot.
Nobody commented on the sensual carrot.
Wow.
I know. Everyone's so quiet tonight. They're busy. Busy listening.
I hope.
I know. Central carrots. Not even a LOL about the central carrot. I said, are we still streaming? Are we still here? What's going on?
He's like doing the reverse seance.
I know. We just took ourselves out of the internet.
With the central carrot?
With the central carrot. All right. Next up, what do we got next? Let's do this strand of little pearls, vintage freshwater. And let me see here. Let's do these at 12, down from 14. HAL 21. $12 for this strand. These are a top drilled vintage freshwater pearl. Beautiful color. HAL 21. And this is, let me get the length on this strand. This is a 16-inch strand. And make sure I got this right. These are about 4.5. Is that right? Yeah, about 4.5 millimeters by about, yeah, 4.5 millimeters. Beautiful vintage freshwater pearls. HAL 21. And we just sold 21. Thank you so much. Well, I know the stream's going.
Okay.
So that's good. I was starting to wonder.
Yeah.
When you show pictures of central carrots and nobody makes a comment, that makes.
Who are we?
What's happening in life? All right. Oh, somebody else tried to grab 21. Sorry, 21 is those pearls. People like the pearls generally. Then we have coming up. These are these Egyptian or are they?
They're S-word.
These are S-word. Sometimes it's hard to tell. These are $5 each. There are 4 of them available. These are crystal, S-word crystal. These could also go with the Halloween, I thought. These beautiful green S-word crystal drops. They're $5 each. Oh. Come on, if I can get them in my... There we go.
Big ones.
They are big ones. S-word crystal drops. And they are approximately 8.5 millimeters by 17. 8.5 by 17. Nice big drops.
Mm-hmm. Those make really cool earrings.
Mm-hmm. HAL 22, $5 a crystal. 4 crystals available.
This vintage plastic.
They also have nice big holes. Look at that. That's a pretty big hole for a crystal.
Yeah, I think that could go Easter, but it could also go Halloween.
Mm-hmm. What are these?
The vintage plastic?
Okay.
Does it feel like vintage plastic to you?
Yeah. What are we doing?
Try to sell them.
Don't put them on. Let me write up a tag. That's what's going to happen.
Bless your heart.
I know. See?
He is so nervous around me, y'all. He so trembles when I come near.
Let me put these gigantic beads away over here, because these are LOL. Lol. All right.
The children don't say that anymore.
They don't say lol.
No. I was trying to find out what they say, and they were very cagey.
They don't want you knowing.
I did learn something.
How much you want for these vintage plastic? He always leaves me when I need to know things.
What is it?
How much do you want for the vintage plastic?
I don't know. There's a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
You think $12?
Let's do 10. That's worth it.
$10. Vintage plastic. A whole lot of vintage plastic. Black.
I should have split it up and made Halloween kits.
We sold all 4 of the 22s. Thank you so much. I'm going to put those away since they're all gone now. That's a good deal on those S4. Those are really pretty colors.
Look at my rattle, y'all.
Look at that rattle.
You like that?
So this is vintage plastic. You're going to get an assortment of sizes. The biggest ones are about 20.5 millimeters. Then you get a bunch of them that are about 13.5 millimeters. And then you get the smaller ones, which are about 10 millimeters. It's HAL 23. It's the whole dish of them. $10 only. Normally, we sell like about 4 of these in a strand for about $4. So, it's a good deal. That's a good deal. If you like vintage plastic, and especially black. Black beads, you know, especially in the vintage plastic, we don't see a lot of black beads. So it's a good, I think it's nice. I like them. I like them okay. HAL 24. What else do we have to show y'all? How about these biggins?
You can just show them this. Just for looking.
That's just for looking. What is that?
You all know this sound?
Y'all know the stone? Take a guess on that. I know what. I don't even know what I know what I would guess on that. But I get in trouble if I just shout it out. Because he's like, they're supposed to let them guess.
No, it's audience participation. I know what it is.
And that's really nice.
I made that.
Good job.
They tried hard. Okay. Nobody guessed?
Nobody's guessing. Everybody's so quiet on the comments. Why are y'all so quiet on the comments?
Maybe they're focused on trying to get stuff.
Yeah. Oh, Kimberly says tourmaline. Of course. Suzanne says Peter site.
Nope.
Diane said look like sapphires.
Nope, I wish it was.
I know, right?
A big ass.
It was tourmaline. Looked like some petro tourmaline on there too.
There's some nice tourmaline on it.
We have these gigantic African glass beads. Only 2 of them in this color. I think I did a blue one the other day. It was more round. These are a little bit more squatty, like a rondelle. And they're $4 each. Large vintage African. 2 of them available. Kim says, did I win a prize for that, JK?
Pat on the back.
A pat on the back. Pat yourself on the back, Kimberly.
Virtual pat on the back.
Virtual pat on the back.
Hello, Al. Lol.
Lol.
There's one they were talking about. It's called mewing.
Mewing, yeah. That's to give you good cheekbones. Wait, that is not mewing. Oh my goodness.
It's like where you swallow your tongue.
Your tongue goes up to the roof of your palate of your mouth. Which mine mostly rests there anyway. So do I just mew all the time? I certainly don't have the cheek structure that would come from that. What do you want to do on this, Andrew? This we never have priced before.
Huh?
All Chalcedony.
Those are nice.
I know.
$20.
$20. Because I was going to go 24, so or 26. So you're getting a deal with Andrew.
They're nice.
Kimberly says done.
Did you patted yourself?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm glad you didn't withhold from yourself.
So these are really beautiful chalcedony. You get the smaller rounds in the natural chalcedony, or kind of aqua color, and then you get the darker brown chalcedony in the larger size. And look, it's got tassels, y'all. Kimberly says, what was 23? 23 is the whole thing of the vintage plastic.
You don't get to keep the Tupperware, though.
He's keeping the Tupperware. I just don't want them to roll all over the table.
Yeah, because he was already rolling them.
I was already rolling them.
And I was like, William. And he's like, you knew this would happen.
It's true. It was a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He said it was his eyes.
Right.
And kind of his mouth.
Kind of my mouth. There's about 12.5 millimeter for the large and 5 millimeter for the small. Anna, oops. Oh, Anna was guessing tourmaline. Kimberly says, oh yeah, I must be asleep. Don't fall asleep. That's why we're trying to get audience participation, so y'all don't fall asleep on us.
Right.
We know it's getting dark earlier nowadays.
Hey, does yours sound like his college?
Yeah, how's college going?
Is he wild like the Summer Pretty People?
Oh, we're watching that show. Andrew's all fired up about that show.
I know.
The Summer I Turned Pretty. Y'all watch that?
I didn't read the books, and now I'm probably not. I had them in my Audible, and then I was like, I'm not going to listen to this.
He's like, I'm not. These people. Yeah, these are, they're naughty.
Oh, no. That was worse, so I can't say shit.
You were worse. Except you do.
So what?
You say a lot about this show.
Huh?
He says a lot about this show,
Are we supposed to be quiet and not share our feelings and thoughts anymore?
Well, you just said you can't say anything, but I'm like, but you do. You do say lots.
Oh, no. Here you go. You want another handful?
Another handful.
Mostly coconut. I think that's all coconut.
Let me put these away. Make
Is
some
Julie out there in the world? She likes that kind of stuff.
I haven't seen Julie in a few weeks, actually.
Hopefully she's okay.
I know.
I think I saw her post something.
All right, I'm going to put away.
There's a couple people, I don't know. Y'all know this Brittany person that everybody's talking about now?
Kimberly says, David, he's doing good. He doesn't really like to party and complains about his teammates being raging alcoholics.
Well, that's good.
That's good.
Is he for real like that, or is it just for mama? Is it like the people they're like secret?
Secret?
And then they're like, I love you, mama. And then they're like, shot. That's like one of my teachers.
Is that how you were?
No.
It's like, that's one of my teachers.
One of my teachers, she acts all like demure, and then at dinner time, there's all this balls of wine just appear. And then she's like, in Korea, we say one shot. And she's like, one shot. And she's getting all these people drunk.
Oh my goodness.
And I was like, I gotta go and work. Can't be over here one-shotting all night.
Did I skip 21?
Which one was the black beads? 20?
They were 23. I did 20, 22. Maybe I skipped 21.
There was something over there.
I'm not going to do it again just in case I didn't.
Is it this?
No.
Yeah, she's getting wild.
These are really nice chalcedony. Don't sleep on those, y'all.
And not too bad.
Says he absolutely could just be telling me what I want to hear, but he made a promise to his girlfriend to not party. I think he will keep the promise to her.
Oh, that's sweet.
21 was...
Don't watch that Summer I Turned Pretty, though, because then you're going to be doubting that.
21 was the pearls. Thank you. I put them in the wrong spot.
And be like...
Thank you, Donna.
Don't...
How much you want to do on these?
But this many?
Just that many?
Yeah, I don't care.
You don't care.
I want to see somebody use them.
HAL 26 is this whole grouping of coconut discs.
Coconut shell.
Coconut shell discs.
Vintage.
Says, I will make sure I don't watch that.
I know. This kid's get up to no good.
They are bad kids.
Well, they're not that bad.
No, they're not. They're kind of annoying.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of really annoying.
They're like the friends that they
I always
ask you
forget
for advice, but then don't take it. And so then they just like kind of...
And then keep complaining to you about it.
And then you're like, you have choices in your life. Please make one.
Please make one. You could make different choices.
Yeah, they wouldn't want me as a friend because I'd be like, listen, you need to have an exorcism and get out this from this family. Next, you're going to be on the daddy next. And they're going to say, raise up off my daddy. So get up off of that.
Yeah,
because you on a dark path, girl. Danger.
It's like people, like two families that really have just spent way too much time together.
I know. It's like, this is the definition of codependency.
They need a break from one another.
Correct.
They need to, just
stop sleeping with each
other.
I'm like,
stop cheating with each other.
I mean, like, you know what would make your lives a lot easier? Maybe look a little further. It doesn't have to be like down the street. You could just go next door. Still better.
Still would be better. I'm going to do this at 15. I think we normally do these at like 18 or so. We've just sold 26 and we've just sold both of 24s. Thank you so much.
You know, when we used to have the store in town, these kids used to come in and they would talk about that show with me. And I'd be like, and then, who are you? Which team are you on? Conrad? Team Connie or Jerry?
Yeah, they did.
Jury. How'd they do it?
Jer.
Team Jer. I was on Team Jer too.
I was on Team Jer too.
Kind of. But he makes more better friend, like your friend kind of.
Yeah, he's a better friend than a partner.
Yeah,
the other one though is not even a great friend.
Just skip that one. I mean, y'all can like Christmas cards.
Are these mica? Is that mica? That's mica in these, right?
No.
What is
it?
Shell.
That's that one shell that they made the old lampshades out of.
And that's in the resin. They're super cool beads. Got one strand of this left. These are 14.5 millimeters by 23 millimeters. HAL 27. I feel like this feels like a long strand. I guess it's 16 inches. And you get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 beads on there for $15. Less than $1 a bead. That's definitely worth it. Those are fun. One strand available. All right, I'm going to put away the 24 since they have both sold. Thank you.
But you know what? We all know people like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, I wonder what their Instagram looks like, or their Facebook. They're not old enough for Facebook. Are they old enough for Snapchat?
I don't know.
I know they looked at Instagram.
We just sold 27. Thank you so much.
And you know what? How come the children don't post on Instagram? This one person said, "Oh, I followed you. You have to follow me back." I said, "You have 4 posts."
I know.
I said, "What?"
Like, I never want to offend anybody, y'all, but a lot of people follow us, and if you don't actually post, it's not.
I think it's a spam account, honestly. If there's only like 2 posts.
Well, even if I know the name and algorithmically, we can't follow you because it actually stops. If we follow a bunch of people who don't post, it actually can hold back our posts.
Oh yeah. I am trying to get where I'm almost break-even point, and they said that once you do that, then you start getting a bigger following. And I don't really care about like numbers, but I also like to teach, and that's how a lot of people are getting their name out.
Yeah. Well, for our business, we have to care about numbers. That's the problem. We'd love to follow everybody.
I don't want to.
I know. I don't want to either, but
I just want to do my own thing.
Algorithmically, they tell you that if you follow a bunch of people who don't have posts.
And what is it when they delete at the end of the year?
I know they delete all their posts.
And then I'm like, oh. And then it looks like they have like 11 jillion followers.
Yeah.
And no posts. Maybe that's a thing. I'm too old to know the way.
Well, maybe it does help because it looks like then that you have nothing and you have all these followers.
No, I use that from my memory because I can't remember stuff anymore. If I don't remember now, I just look on my Instagram. I was like, oh, that's what they did.
Sandra says, what is 25? These are chalcedonies, Sandra. You've got the aqua chalcedony and the brown chalcedony. They're really nice. They're a nice, high quality, beautiful bead. Andrew priced them really low. I was going to price them at about $8 more. So they're about 11.5 millimeters for the large ones and 5 for the small.
You know, I'll give you all a good deal.
Yeah, he does. We both do, but beautiful chalcedony strand. Vintage chalcedony, I should say. Let's see here. What's next in my box of goodies? Thankfully, y'all have been liking a lot of the stuff we've had tonight. We appreciate that.
Is it because I've been talking about the summer I come pretty?
I don't know, maybe.
I don't know. You don't like that talk? I can stop talking about them.
Sandra says, that is a great fall color. Yes, it is.
Don't forget Mocha Mousse.
Mocha Mousse. And I'm going to show you these. These are Amazonite. Twisted. I don't know what you even call this shape. And these were $24. I'm going to bring them down to $16 a strand. I've got 2 strands of these available.
Tesseract.
I'm going to go places with that.
I don't know. I like them.
I do too.
They're bigger, but I think they're beautiful.
But like, look at them with that chalcedony too.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be with that glowy brown.
This little pre-tell.
Oh.
What would that's that wax Irish linen.
Wax Irish linen.
Andrew's pre-telling anymore.
I know. It's gonna be too expensive to import the wax Irish linen. This is about 10.5 millimeters by 42 on those. Really nice Amazonite vintage beads. Twisted Sister, says Sandra, right?
Oh, that's my friend.
That's our friend, Twisted Sister. She sometimes tunes in.
I like that too. She doesn't live that far.
I know. It's so strange. We don't hang out more often. We've sold one of the Amazonite. I've only got one left, so if you want that, grab it quick. It's a really good deal at $16. It is a vintage strand.
And like, jump on the train. I'll pick you up.
Right. And they go. I just love them sitting here together. These look so pretty. Next up, these are pretty awesome. I've only got 3 of these. We've done them at 12 before. I'm going to drop it down to 10. Oh, we just sold the other 28. So I'm going to take those off the table. Thank you so much. They are now officially sold out.
We watched the first half of Wednesday.
Yeah, I was telling them that it's okay, but then they make you wait until the middle of September to finish it.
It's just the start of September.
Oh, okay.
It's
still
not that far. You know why?
I hate when
so
they
that
do that.
People get more ratings.
I know, but these are these large mother of pearl, abalone.
That's abalone.
Abalone. abalone shields. I don't know what you want to call it, but these are super cool. Oh, we just sold 25. That's the Chalcedony. Thank you so much.
What about these ones?
Keep giving me round things. Here, I'll put these up. This is a pre-tail, y'all. I'm going to put this away. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let me put this in the right order. All right, so these are the big shields. They have 8 holes, 4 on each side or top and bottom, depending on how you want to use them. They're $10 each, 3 of them available. And then HAL30. How much you want for those?
$12.
$12. These are African.
They were $2 a piece.
And you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. So Andrew's doing them for half price. So Kimberly says ceramic beads. Say what? African ceramic. Vintage. HAL30. Look at these colors. Look at these beautiful colors. Ooh, I like that one right there. And then you got this like green apple.
These are the same folks that make the Kazuri beads.
This crackle. 1 lot available, HAL30. And then how much for those?
$2 each.
2 for $6. HAL31. $6 for the big ones. These big white crackle ceramic. And
they're not heavy either.
No, these are about 27 millimeters.
Somebody was saying they wanted big beads, so here you go.
HAL30 has sold. Thank you so much. Put those away. I didn't think those would last long. Those are pretty, pretty colors right there. Whoa. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Where is Julie?
HAL32.
This got Julie name.
I know, it's got Julie's name all over these.
Them big ones.
$10 for these silvery, bronzy big ones.
That's like a Shino glaze look like
Yeah,
it.
these are beautiful. These are 27.5 millimeters.
One is slightly different.
Yeah, this one's a little bit more matte.
A little bit more gunmetal-y. The other one's a little bit more bronzy. I believe because it has more manganese.
There you go. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'll break these down into 2 lots.
Okay.
Let me get a bag for this. We have 2 lots of these. 2, 4, 6, $8. $8. 2 lots. HAL33. So far, nobody's getting the big ones.
Oh, they're not. I say I like big beads.
Nope.
All the people say on the post, I like big beads. And then.
Nope. Nobody wants
big
them.
Big beads cannot lie.
Nobody wants them.
Or how about these ones?
Let's break these up too. Maybe $10 is too much. Maybe they don't want that many. So we'll do these for $6. $6. Wait. Those are close. $6. HAL34. 2 lots of these available. These are a slightly smaller in this kind of silvery black HAL 34. Okay, let me put some things away.
I love the
shell, I know.
No, the African.
Or the African.
Mm-hmm. African ornament.
This is just can't get them all at the moment.
Well, I only have one more handful. I think those are really fun.
Look at this color, y'all.
Mm-hmm. From copper.
From copper.
These ones you could probably do like $1 each. Some of y'all, I've never seen these. I mentioned those probably some speed bouquet.
HAL 35. $8 for the lot. 2 lots available. These are an even smaller little size. Kimberly says they are fabulous.
Aren't they fun?
So that's the whole series. If you are interested, there won't be any more of these being shown. So I know sometimes people wait to see them all.
Mm-hmm.
So those are your options. HAL 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. All right. And let me start putting some of these away so we have some room. 31 are the white crackle. I gotta find a bigger bag for these. 32, only $10 for all of those. $2 a bead. I'll move these down. What else has everybody else been up to? Andrew's asking. He hasn't seen y'all in a while.
I know. Maybe people prefer just spoiling.
Okay, and I didn't hear back, so maybe Vicky didn't want this one, so I'm going to put this cone up.
Is she watching tonight?
She is. HAL 36, and we had $12 on that. I think we're going to do this in 12. Is this one here? Now this is a carnelian composite, not a coral. I don't have coral. This is as close as I've got, and I've only got the one. $12 HAL 36, and this cone is about 19 by 31 millimeters. One of those available. HAL 36. All right. And HAL 37.
No, those two aren't as bad as some of the other ones.
Who's some of the other ones?
We watch some shows and the kids is way more wild.
Way more wild?
Correct.
I don't know.
Yeah, these ones are just kind of bratty.
They are bratty.
Bless their hearts. If y'all like the show, don't need to talk smack about it. We're that kind of yuck your yum. And we still watch it, so...
Yeah, we do still watch it. HAL 37, these are $4 a pair. These are a vintage plastic that's made to look like amber. These large beads. These are really cool. HAL 37. And we have these at about 20 millimeters by 25.5. Only one pair available. We had a bunch of these. We're down to one pair left. $4 for the pair.
The floor's clean, so now you hear our shoes.
I know. We cleaned up the floor. I know.
It's like that commercial, that Levi's commercial, where he's got the corduroy and then he's running from the badger.
Running from the badger?
Do y'all remember that?
I don't remember that.
He's wearing corduroy pants and he doesn't have a thigh gap, so it makes this sound every time he moves his legs. And the badger thinks it's a mating call, and so it starts chasing him through the woods.
I do not remember that at all.
Y'all don't remember that goodie?
We just sold 37. Thank you so much. I'm going to start putting these ones, these large African, away.
Thank you. You know what I have noticed is that people are starting to say, "I appreciate you." I appreciate you when they are talking.
That's nice.
Yeah, but I haven't noticed that being like a thing, but now, today there's at least 3 or 4 people that said that to me. Bless you. Is this like bless your heart? I hope it's not bless your heart. Everybody's appreciating me so aggressively.
Well, that's good. People should appreciate you.
Wow.
You do lots of good work.
I try.
These are the smaller African ceramics. $8 for that lot of 8 beads. We've got 2 lots of those available. I hope we're entertaining tonight, y'all. I think we've been talking about a lot of different things tonight.
I bet. You're all listening.
Thank you, Suzanne. It says, bless you. Did you miss Andrew? Did y'all miss him?
My stream of conscious.
Stream of conscious talking.
I finished a lot of books since I last talked to y'all. I finished all of the T. Kingfisher books, and now I'm kind of trying to find something. I tried to listen to a bunch of stuff and it just wasn't hitting. And some of it, like the sci-fi, I was like, am I just tired, or did I miss all the 2 hours that they were talking? And I was like, I don't know what is happening. I'm sure it's very interesting, but I don't know what's happening.
Suzanne says, of course. And Kimberly says, I definitely missed hearing him say, don't worry about it.
Oh.
How about these? How many of these I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. These are $3. HAL 37. Only $3. I've got 4 of them available. These are check glass lots, little ones.
You want to know about sadness?
No, not sadness. These are these little check glass bicones. Oh no! What was that?
Hawaii Blue Opal.
Oh, that's terrible.
I mean, we got it like that several years ago, so that's not that bad. Yeah, I can grind this down.
Could make it into something.
Yeah.
Carve something on it.
And now it's soft.
Mm-hmm.
It's real soft.
Real soft. Oh. Did I double? I did double. Sorry. Thank you. HAL 38. I did get distracted.
Not from me, though.
HAL 38. Thank you. So those are 38. Let me throw that away before I get myself confused.
You know what it might also be is because you have to turn around to use the garbage.
Yeah, that's throwing me off a little bit. Are we doing something over here before I end the night?
No, I don't have time.
No?
We'll do it tomorrow.
Okay. Let's do some more of these African beads. HAL 39. $5 on these. We won't go with the super expensive African, right? $5. These are only $1 a bead. You get 5 of these long stripy African. I love these. These are very unique. We don't see these long stripes like this, I feel like, very often. And these are kind of, they're blue-green. They're blue and green stripes.
You know what else I've been thinking about?
26.5 by about 10.5 millimeters. Who?
Margot Potter.
Yeah, I know, because she's not on anywhere except we were just talking about her the other night. Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything because she's not on my Facebook.
No, she left all the meta stuff, and she's only on Substack, or is it Substack?
I don't know.
I think that's where she's at.
I think some people really like Substack.
Because we were talking about the difference between Patreon and Substack the other night. And she's only over there now, and it's mostly political stuff, not her art.
I like crafts.
I know, right?
I read enough political stuff. I know I need to stop when I start getting fired up.
Yeah.
All right.
Andrew gets fired up. I have multiples of these, and I have multiples of these next ones, and then this will be 40, so this will be the end of the lot tonight.
William probably had a breakdown from being fired up.
Yeah, he gets really fired up some days.
Yeah, well, you know.
And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these beads for $5.
Survive the gulag.
What?
I'm not sturdy. I can't survive the gulag.
I know, right? We gotta talk up before we get to that point. So these are these little, I think they look like almost like scales, like they've drawn scales on these beads. They're little circles. I think they're super cute. I love these. HAL 40, $5 for 10 beads, 50 cents a bead only. African. Multiple lots available till we run out. And we've just sold at least one of those, so thank you so much. And I'll keep going until we run out. All right, y'all. That's it for us tonight. Thank you all for hanging out with us for almost 3 hours tonight. That was a nice little session, a little catch up.
That's what happens when I'm here.
You got to catch, well,
William, he's kind of in and out.
Not really. Not ask them what it was like while you were gone.
I tried to turn in a couple times.
Huh?
I tried to tune in a couple times, and y'all were like done already.
Done already? Usually they were like, I feel like they were like 3 or 4 hour sessions.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, thank you all for hanging out. We hope you have an amazing night. We're going to go home and get some dinner because I am getting a little bit of a headache. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. Our cats are probably looking forward to their dinner too. So we hope you have a great one, everybody, and we will see you back here tomorrow around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time with something else. Have a great one, everyone. Bye now.
See ya.